Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League 2 Premier League here with Bath City Football Club. Still sitting comfortably in fourth. I think playoffs are almost set in stone now. There's not much left of the season in terms of games. Down to the final 10 games here. A couple of big fixtures coming up. You'll see Chippenham and Torquay, Maidstone, Dorking, all in the last 5 games. April's a really big month for us on here with teams in and around the playoffs. You see we're playing Dorking, Chippenham, Torquay. They're all at the bottom half. They'll be fighting to try and get in to the playoff spaces. Today we're up against Chelmsford, who sit in 14th in the league. Not a bad run of form, only one loss in their last 5 games. And I will remember today for team instructions in possession. Passing directness is shorter. This is the tick-attacker there. A lower tempo. We play narrow really because we've only got the wing backs. Creative freedom, they are more expressive. We're looking to counter-attack. And it says here the team will attempt to keep the attack going because we don't really get any chances from our set pieces that we do. In the final third here, we are going to change these shots from distance to discourage. And we're going to head into the match once again with pretty much a full strength team. We're going to hope we can walk away with a win today. Although I'm sure, as always, this will be a difficult game. With the games coming thick and fast again, non-league football, not many players to rotate in, to rotate out. We will struggle through it and continue to push for a playoff spot. And these playoff games are going to be absolutely massive, and I'm sure my squad will be up to the challenge. I will not be overly disappointed if we do not clinch that promotion, as it will give me another season to try and really build up my team before heading towards the National League. You'll see a man up top there, Lyle Taylor. He scored against Bath in real life in Twerton Park when I went to watch him, and he will be someone to watch. As Bath are playing it round there, and a shot from the edge of the area blocked and out for the first corner of the game 10 minutes in. Windsor back in and on set pieces instead of Greenslade. He's whipped that in, easy clearance, it falls to Beardmore. He takes a shot, and that's another save and out for another corner to Bath City. Applying a bit of pressure here 10 minutes in. Windsor towards the back post this time to pick up Tilson, but that is wide and high. Bath, as always, with dominating the match, 60% possession, more opportunities. We're still not quite finishing those. And a striker could be top of my wish list for the new season. And they look to play out from the back here into Irwin in the middle of the pack. And there's Lyle Taylor. I told you to watch out for him. But somehow he doesn't even get a shot off and Bath get back. There's another opportunity towards Taylor in the box. Batten deals with that. Falling straight back to the opposing team at the moment. But it's another corner for Bath City. Anything from this one? That's towards the middle of the box, no one there. Ash picks out to Windsor. Windsor now, he's got to look and pick out someone. And he does pick out Rains. And it's another corner. I really wish we were more lethal from these set pieces. At the back, Batten and Parsal seem to win everything. But in the opposing box, we rarely get a touch on the ball from a corner. 20 minutes in, you can see Bath holding on to the ball well again, limiting the opposition to no shots on target. And there we go, we can defend the corner well. And they play it, and Greenslade picks it up. Who's that towards? Beardmore tries to flick it down, but it's intercepted. And now they drive the byline. He whips a beautiful ball in. Rains on the back post clears it. And some sustained pressure here leads to a shot, and that is over the bar. Lyle Taylor causing us some issues up top. He's a great player in real life. What a signing he's been. The first third of the match gone now in a tight fought game. I said this would be a hard game to go out and play, especially away from home. But we are trying to apply the pressure. Parsal and Batten connecting up at the back. Batten drives in the midfield, picks up Rains out wide. He's got plenty of space up there. He decides to play back to Russ, who has a shot that's easily blocked, and Lyle Taylor will hold that up for his team. The ball goes straight out of play there. Rains on the throw-in. He plays it into Ash now. He plays it back. Russ assesses his options. The safest bet is to play back and see where we can go from there, waiting for a gap to open up. Batten now here, push forward a bit into the midfield again, picks out Ash nicely. Poor weak pass there from Russ. And we'll pass our gut to that. No, he doesn't. And it's a chance to counter here. And that shot has gone wide. A good opportunity there towards the end of this first half to go into the half time with a 1-0 lead. But they waste their chance now. They haven't yet had a shot on target despite some of their really good chances going forward. And Bath would love for this chance to go in the back of the net and go in at half time 1-0 up. Ross tries to pick someone out, easily claimed by the keeper. And 1 minute of stoppage time here, they play it long. Jenkins Davies gets that in the middle of the park, but he does push his opponent there to the floor and is lucky to escape a card really. This will be the last chance of the half, no doubt, and Rains deals with that well. Ash driving forward. He does have options out on the left hand side. I think that was Windsor all the way far left, pretty much open, but Ash couldn't get his head up and pick him out. Rains with the throw-in. Into Russ to Rains. Into Russ to Rains. And it's one back. And that will take us into the half time. 0-0 at the moment. Bath doing well to keep Chelmsford out and limited to no shots on target. But it's disappointing they haven't scored themselves. Windsor in the second half. Bath giving it away straight from kick-off. And that looked like a foul on Lyle Taylor. It probably was. Bath continuing to keep hold of that ball well with 70% possession. Lyle Taylor now collects the ball in an attacking position. He tries to take on Tilson, but Tilson cuts it out well. He does a good job at that. Good job at doing that for us here at Bath. And out wide again to Rains. Here comes the side to Jenkins Davies to Beardmore. Greenslade finds himself in a bit of space. He tries to take a shot as well, blocked out for a corner here. Jenkins Davies stood over this one on the other side. Who can he pick out if anyone? Nobody. Beardmore on the volley. And that stings the palms of the Chelmsford keeper, who puts it out for another corner for Bath. Wings are over this one now. He tries again, and it's just easy one at the front post for Chelmsford. But Bath reset here. Out to Russ, who takes a shot. That's over the bar. And that is another disappointing shot from the edge of the area for Bath. You'll see my team's in a much healthier position after rotating majorly in the last game, with only Rains really struggling. Russ into Tilson to Batten. Here pick out pass out of the captain. Plays it back towards Batten. Taylor hoping for a loose ball to come his way, but it makes its way out to Rains into Russ. Ash drops deep to pick it up to play it to Beardmore. He picks up Jenkins Davies, and Greenslade finds himself in a bit of space again. Whips it in. It looks like a shot from Ash was well saved by the keeper. And Lyle Taylor will get this. He'll try and hold it up. Tackled well by Batten, but it falls back to the Chelmsford player. Chelmsford still with no shots on target. Bath with way too many to even count for the fact that we haven't got a goal yet. And with 2/3 of the game gone, we're going to have to look to try and push on and capitalise on our domination. And Greenslade wins that back. Tilson now. Quick 1-2, and he plays it through the middle of the bar where Beardmore's found a bit of space between the defence and attack. But it looks like Ash has gone down injured there, off the ball. He's going to receive some medical treatment. Does he now need to come off? And I lost a striker again. It doesn't quite look like it. Although it does say Ash is injured, so I will be having to take him off. My only real replacements for Ash are either Keto or Fish, and for this game, Keto's coming on. I'm also looking at Greenslade actually, so Fish will be coming onto the pitch. And I forgot to put Gibbons on the bench, so it's going to be Jordan Alves coming on at right back. And I think this is going to push me to chain formation. We're going to have to move a lot of players around here to make sense of the team. We might get away with bringing on a more defensive player, with Alves popping out to the right. Beardmore's going to be dragged off now. And we do have Tomlinson there who can play right back. Wings are out wide on the left. That looks good for a second half push to try and dominate on what we've done so far. Waiting for those changes to be made here. And there they are. And we're going to go attacking now. Kettle on, Alves on, Fisher on. Some good attacking options. The experienced head of Fisher. He's probably been in this situation plenty of times in his career. Dominating at 0-0. Looking for an opportunity in Windsor. He whips it in. Well cleared by the Chelmsford defence. And Bath entering the final 20 minutes. They are in the opposing final third. That's back to Ketter. He does either cut Russ now. He's looking at options. Tilson, Tomlinson, Tilson. We have to play it back to the defence. Chelmsford doing well. Holding a good back line. Ketter with a bit of space to drive forward into. He should have looked to get that in the box. Instead it's to Russ. And we lose the ball now. And now Taylor forward, but Parsell will just clear that. But Russ is found with that pass. And it's into Fish. And that is an absolutely stupendous save by the Chelmsford keeper to keep it 0-0. A big opportunity missed there by Bath. Especially Fisher, who's done well recently at coming on and getting us a goal. We're entering the final 10 minutes now. We're going to go very attacking. We've dominated this game. We're the only team to have a shot on target so far this game. In fact, we've had 6 of them and still not managed to put the ball in the back of the net. Parsell stepping forward, the ball out to Batten. Batten looking forward now, drives forward to Alves, who's getting a few opportunities lately to show us what he's about. And Windsor loses the ball, and that will be a throw-in the final third. 10 minutes to go now. Kettle on the ball. Demanding more from my team. Windsor whips that in to absolutely nobody. He should have picked Fish up with that. He's a big striker, Fisher. And Chelmsford now will launch that ball forward towards Lyle Taylor. He loses up to Tomlinson, but that falls straight back to Barbrook, to Lapsley, to Irwin, to Barham, who's beat the line. And he takes a shot, and that is well blocked by Parsell, I think, there. Coming up to the final 5 minutes, Bath being held 0-0 to a mid-table team and we're pushing for playoffs. It's disappointing to see. Can Chelmsford maybe nick something from this game on this attack? That's Barbrook now. Slows down the play. Playing it across the back line, pushing it forward to the midfield, now out wide. And we know how dangerous they can be, and Tilson there stops what looked like a promising counter-attack. Lucky to escape, I think, without a card there. 3 minutes left. This may be one of our last opportunities of the game. Windsor playing out wide left. In towards Fish. Fish tries to win it, but it's not. It's Chelmsford now on the counter-attack. Great tracking back by Russ there to win the ball back. And they play that forward to Fisher. Fisher is going to get that. And he plays it across, but he's called offside now. This may be one of the last opportunities of the game we've just seen. And it starts back with the Chelmsford keeper. He's slowing the play right down, running down the clock. Plays that short. They're going to look to keep possession now for these last few minutes. They play it over the top. And it's out wide there. And I think we're lucky not to give a free kick away in the middle of the park. The last minute now, 3 minutes added time. We scored a few late goals recently. Can we keep up that trend? It doesn't look like it. Chelmsford go back to their keeper there. We really need to put pressure on them. But they're putting pressure on us coming forward here. Tomlinson caught out. A ball in. And a header over the bar. Only the 3 minutes of stoppage time left in this game. And Bath absolutely desperate for a goal. They can't let more points slip, surely. A big clearance there. Falls to Batten. He's hoofing it back up. We all know we need a goal here. And it doesn't look like we get one. As Chelmsford are coming on the attack. Only about a minute of stoppage time left. And that's a ball over the top. And it looks like Barham will go on it. And he slotted it in. A disaster there for Bath City. Still pushing up, trying to get a winning goal, and they get caught out at the back by a ball over the top. And that is looking like it'll be full time, and that is pure disappointment there. And a ball out of play, Windsor couldn't catch it. Russ, Tilson, Batten looking shattered. The team couldn't give any more there. They've been ran into the ground this season, and it's starting to show towards the end that the team are struggling. 14 shots, 6 on target, a 1.32 XG, and they walk away without a goal. And I think Batten there looking disheartened. I'm not surprised he's poured his heart out this season. He's been absolutely solid at the back. And that is a late defeat. We still sit in 4th, still 6 points ahead of Torquay. But that there is poor for us, as Maidstone now are 5 points clear, Tottenham 7 points clear from us. And the season's only going to get harder. Playing Farnborough in the next match. They sit in 11th, but look at their current run of form. That's going to be a tough game after a poor streak of results really for Bath. A couple of alright wins in there, but we're dropping too many points. Now if you did enjoy that episode, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.